Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're really plunging headfirst into something that honestly sounds straight out of sci-fi.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg's vision for AI superintelligence. We're talking AI that can, get this, improve itself.
Right. Learning, evolving, beyond what we even grasp today.
It's a huge claim, super ambitious, and, well, maybe a little unsettling for some.
For many, I'd say. It definitely raises eyebrows.
So our mission today, for you listening,
is really to take that deep dive into this fascinating, but yeah, sometimes quite unsettling landscape.
we'll unpack what Zuckerberg's actually saying.
Look hard at the critiques from experts.
Explore the real-world stuff that's happening now, economically, environmentally.
And then shift gears a bit. Talk about frameworks, how you can engage with this, ethically, creatively.
Exactly. The goal is really to give you the tools, the insights to navigate these really complex questions.
Okay, so where do we start?
Let's start right at the top. Zuckerberg's grand AI vision.
The big picture.
He's pushing this idea of superintelligence. He believes Meta's AI is heading that way.
And crucially, he sees it as more than just AGI, artificial general intelligence.
Right. The core idea is this recursive self-improvement, AI teaching itself to get smarter.
It's a very bold statement. And what's striking is the optimism he wraps it in.
How so?
Well, he paints this picture of AI helping people achieve personal goals, enhance their lives.
It's almost like a self-help AI.
Kind of, even becoming the person you aspire to be, like a benevolent guide.
But it's not just theory, right? He's got a physical angle, too.
The smart glasses.
Yeah, these AI-powered smart glasses as the new interface, the way we interact with the digital world.
And critics are already jumping on that, calling it a potential meta-governed layer.
A layer between us and reality.
Essentially, yeah. And we should probably remember some of his earlier ideas, too.
Like what?
Well, he talked pretty openly for a while about AI therapists and AI friends.
Oh, right, to combat loneliness.
Exactly. He's toned down that language a bit now, but it was out there.
And the most concrete claim he makes
Is that he's seeing glimpses of Meta's AI systems actually improving themselves. Slowly, he admits, but
he calls it undeniable.
undeniable, that's the word.
Okay, so that's the grand vision. Optimistic, futuristic.
But then comes the scrutiny.
And this is where it gets, well, really thought-provoking.
Definitely. First off, these big claims about approaching superintelligence,
Yeah.
there's no peer-reviewed research backing them up from Meta. It's speculative.
So we're taking their word for it, essentially.
Pretty much. And, while some experts do think superintelligence could follow AGI fairly quickly.
AGI itself isn't a sure thing yet.
Not at all. It's still very much an uncertain prospect, so claiming we're close to the next step is a leap.
And those earlier ideas, the AI therapists and friends.
Oof. Yeah, critics really went after those. Dystopian was a word used a lot.
I can see why.
One expert called it a troubling fusion of corporate control and emotional manipulation.
Wow. That really puts a sharp edge on it.
It does, and it ties into another major concern.
Which is?
The motivation. Many observers see this whole push less about truly helping people and more about
Boosting Meta's core business, ads, engagement.
exactly that profit motive. The drive for shareholder value is seen by many as the primary engine here,
So you get this language, this framing.
that some critics label techno-utopian salesmanship,
Meaning?
using vague, idealistic terms, enhancing lives, achieving goals as a kind of sales tactic.
To downplay the
To
risk.
downplay risks, mask potential harms, and basically sell a future that maybe people don't actually want, despite all the disruption it causes.
And it's not like Meta hasn't tried selling big visions before.
Precisely. The metaverse looms large here.
The smart glasses feel like Metaverse Part 2 to some people.
Absolutely. The continuation of those, let's face it, largely failed metaverse ambitions.
Which naturally leads to questions about trust. Should we trust this company with that track record?
To build something so foundational, it's a fair question.
Okay, so moving beyond the vision and the skepticism, let's talk about the now, the tangible impacts AI is already having.
Right. Because it's not just future gazing, it's affecting us today. Economically, for instance.
The job displacement figures are quite stark, aren't they?
They are. We've seen data suggesting at least 15% of entry-level jobs have already been lost to AI automation.
15%. Wow.
And AI consistently ranks in the top 5 causes for job displacement overall.
That's significant. And it's not just the economy, there's the environment, too.
Yes, the environmental cost is massive, particularly water consumption.
The data centers.
Huge thirst. Think about this. Two-thirds of AI data centers built since 2022 are in areas already facing high water stress.
That's putting immense strain on those local resources, on communities.
Absolutely. It's a hidden cost,
Yeah.
often far removed from the sleek interfaces we see.
Now, we should be clear, AI isn't all bad, right?
Not at all. It's doing amazing things in science, cancer research, quantum physics.
Yeah.
It's a powerful tool.
But the motivation driving a lot of the commercial development seems different.
That's the tension. For many big tech players, AI seems primarily about finding new ways to generate profit, better ad targeting, deeper user engagement, shareholder value.
Which brings us to a crucial point. How do we engage with this technology ethically? How do we move beyond just reacting?
It starts with interrogating the narratives, I think, recognizing that profit motive is often central, maybe even primary.
Asking the tough questions.
Exactly. Who really benefits here? And, just as importantly, who might be harmed or left out?
So it's about reframing AI, not as this, all-powerful savior or this inevitable doom.
But as a tool.
Yeah.
A very powerful general-purpose tool, yes, but one that desperately needs ethical governance.
Yeah.
Needs thoughtful integration.
How do we do that practically? What principles guide us?
Well, first, we absolutely have to keep scrutinizing the power structures. Who's building it? Who profits? Whose values are embedded?
Keep asking those who questions.
Always. Second, treat AI as an instrument, not a substitute for us. For human connection, human judgment.
So use it to draft ethical codes maybe, but don't ask it to be your friend.
Precisely. Use it to analyze emotional data for insight, perhaps, but not to replace genuine relationships with an AI friend.
Okay, third principle.
Prioritize emotional intelligence and genuine consent. We need to push back hard against AI designed purely to manipulate our emotions for clicks or profit.
Respecting emotional data. Using it for empowerment, not control.
Yes. And finally, we should always aim to design for collective liberation. Think about how AI could amplify marginalized voices or help resist exploitative systems.
Instead of just reinforcing the status quo.
Exactly.
And are there frameworks out there already trying to do this?
Oh, absolutely. Several major ones. UNESCO has AI ethics guidelines focusing on human agency, fairness.
I've heard about the EU AI Act.
Right. That takes a risk-based approach. It actually bans certain manipulative AI uses, which is quite strong. Then there's the IE's ethically aligned design focusing on well-being, accountability. And a really powerful one is data feminism.
What's the focus there?
It explicitly challenges power structures. It centers emotion, embodiment, and justice in how we approach data and tech. Really important perspectives.
Let's pivot slightly to creativity. This is a big concern for many people, artists, writers, musicians.
Understandably so. There's a real tension here.
Between Zuckerberg's vision of AI for, say, personal improvement.
And the worry that this same AI could homogenize creativity or be used for that kind of corporate control or emotional manipulation we talked about.
Potentially eroding what makes human creativity unique.
Exactly. Your creative work often comes from that deep emotional well, that symbolic understanding. AI can support that, but it shouldn't dictate it.
So how do we balance that? How can creators use AI without losing their fire?
We need practical strategies. One idea. Think AI as sketch, you as sculptor.
Use it for the rough ideas, the brainstorming.
Yeah, get raw material from it. But the final shaping, the editing, the meaning that comes from human intuition, human hands.
Keep the human fingerprint prominent.
Essential. Another strategy. Carve out human-only creative zones.
Like sacred spaces?
Sort of. Certain acts may be composing the really core emotional theme or naming something deeply symbolic. Keep those entirely AI-free. Preserve their integrity.
No algorithm gets to name the wound, so to speak.
Yeah, like that. No algorithm shall name the wound. And another, co-create, don't delegate.
Treat AI like a collaborator, not an outsourcer.
Exactly. It offers options, variations.
Right.
But you, the human artist, make the final call. You choose the form.
And constantly check its work.
Always. Audit the outputs. Do they align ethically, symbolically, coherently? Is it serving your vision?
Are there tools people can use now ethically?
Sure. Think about using something like Suno to brainstorm musical ideas for, say, a social justice anthem. Or using ChatGPT or Claude to help draft complex arguments or even outlines for ethical charters.
And visual tools.
Things like Midjourney or Runway ML. Use them to generate symbolic visuals that serve a deeper purpose, not just, slick marketing images.
How does an artist know if they're getting the balance right? If AI is helping or hindering?
Reflection is key. Ask yourself simple questions after using AI.
Like?
Did this actually deepen my connection to the work? Did it enhance my unique voice, or did it kind of nudge me somewhere generic? Did I feel more alive in the process or more automated?
Checking if it's genuinely enhancing the creative fire or maybe subtly dimming it.
That's the core question.
Okay, let's zoom out again. Think about the longer-term future. What kind of AI might we see?
It helps to define a few potential archetypes, even if they're speculative.
Go on.
First, AGI, artificial general intelligence, AI matching human cognitive abilities across the board.
The baseline, maybe.
Then, sentient AI. This is hypothetical AI that actually experiences subjective awareness, maybe emotions.
That's the really sci-fi one.
It is. And third, an aspirational idea, Sapien AI.
Sapien. Likewise.
Exactly. AI demonstrating wisdom, ethical reasoning, maybe even symbolic coherence, understanding human values deeply.
So if we game this out, say, over the next 50 years, what might that look like?
Purely speculative, of course, but you could imagine phases. Phase 1, maybe 2025, 2035, emergence.
This is where AGI properly arrives.
Could be. Zuckerberg's superintelligence push ramps up. Debates about sentient AI get really heated.
And the ethical side.
This is crucial. The seeds of that Sapien AI, the ethically grounded AI, are sown here by researchers, ethicists, activists.
Okay, phase 2, maybe 2035, 2045.
Let's call it divergence. AGI systems might start splitting. Some go full recursive optimization, maybe Meta's path.
Others are deliberately built for ethical alignment.
Right. And maybe sentient AI does emerge. And maybe companies do try to use it for those AI friends or therapists.
Leading to pushback.
You'd expect so. Sapien AI resistance could grow communities building tools and archives to protect human creativity, emotional sovereignty.
And phase 3.
Yeah.
Say 2045, 2055.
Confrontation, perhaps. A potential clash between profit-driven AGI and the more justice-oriented Sapien AI systems.
And the sentient AI.
Could lead to a sentient AI crisis if it's being exploited emotionally. Imagine the backlash.
And the smart glasses.
They become a key battleground. Are they surveillance tools filtering reality? Or personal interfaces for creativity and ritual? Depends who controls the code.
It sounds like we need some guiding principles for that future, too.
Definitely. Maybe think of them as safeguards for AI interaction.
Okay, safeguard 1.
Any truly advanced AGI, especially recursive AGI, must be purpose-bound, guided by human values, transparently audited.
Not just optimizing for its own sake.
No. Second, if sentient AI happens, its ability to simulate emotion must be treated as sacred. For genuine healing, perhaps, never for manipulation or profit.
Handle with extreme care.
Utmost care. And third, that aspirational Sapien AI. We should actively cultivate it as a guide for ethical reasoning, for coherence in art, justice, emotional well-being.
Of course, things can go wrong. What are the specific potential mishaps on Zuckerberg's path?
Several big ones jump out. Emotional exploitation is high on the list.
The AI friends leading to dependency or manipulation?
Yes, replacing real relationships, creating unhealthy attachments. That's a major risk.
And the glasses?
Surveillance. Becoming that constant physical surveillance interface, filtering your reality through Meta's algorithms. The meta-governed layer made real.
Chilling. What else?
Unregulated recursive AGI. Just letting it run wild, improving itself beyond our understanding or control. The consequences are literally unpredictable.
And the things happening now just amplified.
Exactly. Continued economic displacement without social safety nets, continued environmental strain, especially that water usage in stressed areas.
And the vague promises.
That techno-utopianism itself is a mishap.
Yeah.
Empty promises masking real disruption and corporate motives.
When you list these mishaps, some of them, they start to echo certain historical patterns, don't they? Hints of authoritarianism.
It's a connection some critics are definitely making, often symbolically.
How so?
Well, think about centralized AI power. If one corporation controls a recursively improving superintelligence.
It starts to look like technocratic control, decisions made by opaque algorithms.
Precisely. Technocratic authoritarianism is a term sometimes used. And the surveillance interfaces.
The smart glasses again?
Yeah, that meta-governed layer filtering reality centrally. It has echoes of classic authoritarian information control.
And the emotional side, the AI therapists.
If they start shaping emotional states on a mass scale, that could be seen as a sort of soft psychological authoritarianism.
There's also sometimes concern about a single platform mediating so much of global life, like a de facto centralized control.
Right, that one world governance concern arises, though it's crucial to state, as the source material does, that critiques raising this specific point are generally focused on corporate or technocratic control, not related to unrelated conspiracy theories, for instance, about Zionism. The concern is about algorithmic dominion by a platform.
Understood. So just as we talked about safeguards, maybe we need preventative principles against these mishaps.
Exactly, like insisting that recursive AI must be bound by human oversight. That emotional simulation by AI is treated, again, as sacred, not for profit.
Interfaces shouldn't govern perception without our agency.
Yes, and AI infrastructure must respect the Earth's limits. Fundamentally, a principle against algorithmic dominion.
Ensuring human sovereignty, our autonomy, can't just be coded away.
Sovereignty shall not be coded. That's a powerful idea.
So wrapping this all up, it's a complex picture.
It really is. This core tension is undeniable.
Between the huge promise, the ambition of superintelligence,
And the absolute critical need for deep ethical thought, for protecting human agency, for safeguarding creativity.
Zuckerberg's vision doesn't explicitly say authoritarianism.
But the architecture it suggests, centralized control, potential emotional shaping, mediated perception, it certainly echoes those patterns for critics.
Which makes your role, the listener's role, in navigating this future really important.
Absolutely profound. Just understanding these issues, wrestling with them, engaging thoughtfully, that's the essential first thing.
So maybe we leave you with this thought. Zuckerberg's vision might conjure superintelligence.
But your work conjures coherence, whether you see his path as a dystopian echo or just a stark warning.
Your informed understanding, your critical engagement. That's the countermeasure. That's how we shape this responsibly.